This is where I am competing. It's called the Amanda something. Here's the other side of the school. 110 stories. Skywalk's on the 103rd story. It's really windy here. This school is called the Whitney Young Magnet School right here. That's the sign. But right in the middle of the street. Right now. Chicago. Much bigger when you get up close to it. There's the Sears Tower. There's the rest of the city. It's really, really, really windy here. There's my favorite one right there, the Citibank building. There's a bunch of buildings. That's the office building. There's another one, and here's apartments from across the street. And our hotel is somewhere about right in there. But we didn't get to film it. You can't see it from here. One part of the school. And there's a skywalk over. It goes to this side of the school. And then there's another skywalk in between those two buildings. And it goes to the athletic building. And that's where I'm competing, right here. So the school's pretty big. And then here's the old water tower right there. You can see in the background. That's pretty much where I'm competing. It's big. There's a girls' gym and a boys' gym. I'm competing in, guess what? The boys' gym. Here it is. Across the street from us, and there's the school. Pretty cool. Sears Tower's right in the middle there. It's on lock. Now we're on the other side of the street. And I'm going to try to close up. Well, we were 7 stories down from the top where the darker windows are.
I can't. 3 stories up.
I already said that. I'm trying to get a good picture of it.
The elevator makes it at 60
Yeah, the elevator makes it up from below the ground level up to the very top 103 floors, which isn't the very top. The top is 110 floors in 70 seconds. See this background, that old church. You can hear the highway. Somebody got shot on it yesterday. And there's old buildings.
Curtis, you gotta get the music on.
Great tasting imported beer. Either way, you're talking about Amstel Light. Amstel Light, imported by Van Munson and Company in New York, New York. Chicago's rock alternative.
There's a little bit of the Hard Rock Cafe guitar right here. Might be able to get a better picture of it when we get out. Here's McDonald's we went in. It's a Hard Rock McDonald's. See, little music notes all over it. See, little music notes and stuff. There's a Super Nintendo. The truck's pretty crammed right now. You can see. There's some buildings. Here's the one we saw in the news. Look at these. I think they look like drill bits. Look at that one.
That store like Ben.
The second building right there. And here we go. There's the music notes. Can you go past that guitar, Dad?
Yeah.
Okay. How sweet
This
is
drive
this?
through I can, but I squeezed through here.
A guitar. There's Hard Rock Cafe. You can see that thing spinning around. See? Hard Rock Cafe. Okay, right here. Bye! There's some more buildings. We are now living Chicago. Building in Chicago here. We're on this bridge and it opens up and all that good junk. Let's see what's down. Here's what's down the road. It's a crazy place. What's that? I didn't even get to see this. Cool. Right. Tons of taxi cars. Tons of. This is like a monorail system. It's like the train that goes around everywhere. This is where The Fugitive was recorded, right by the market building down the street that I said it was a really big building. Really bumpy roads. I feel like somebody on cops. Oh, you can't even get to that top of that one. Pretty big city, huh?
Stretch limit too.
Where is it? Stretch limit right here. Oh.
That's all you see in Chicago.
This is cool. Uh-oh. One's a big one. Bunch of bridges. This looks like the house that the Perfect Strangers live in right here. Right there. Look at it. So next time you watch a show, look at this and then the thing. We're about ready to go on this huge bridge. And it's gonna be real weird. There we go. Is this it up here?
That's overpass.
Coming up to one right now. And those old toll booths. This one's gonna be $2. This one's gonna be 50 cents. And then, oh, this is a cool one. This is this big one. It says Chicago Skyway Toll Bridge. Pink letters. Pretty. Well, we're probably gonna stop in Indiana. Oh, yeah, Chicago probably. Chicago Skyway Toll Bridge. We got you on video. Hi.
Take it.
It's a cool place to put a McDonald's in. Baby McDonald's. This bridge will be coming up in a little bit. And I only turned the camera on for about 10 seconds. And we think this might be the bridge up here. I doubt it is. Look at the video. Oh yeah, it is. I think it is. We didn't get to film it last time because really far off, you can see. So, we're not even to the top of it yet. We're up really high. Cool. Here's this big bridge. We're up real high. Say cheese. Now we're going back down. I'm not wasting film. Not as fancy as that other one. Still sort of neat though. See who it'll be this time. Oh, it's a basket. Might be staying at Radisson's, so ha ha, Stephanie. Pretty cool. Sort off the interstate. Looks pretty neat. It's huge. Bye. Outside of our hotel. I'm just filming. It's a nice one. Got a desk. It's on there. Nice wood trims and a mirror. And let's take a look at the bathroom. closet. Ooh, and a nice bathroom. Let's take a look in the shower. There's a light switch. One moment, please. There you go. What? Huh?
Hey, come on, make a chain, you guys.
Okay, come on. I'll make a one for you.
Film the lead. All three. When does the top come on? Sometimes it's waterfall.
Do not disturb. Don't disturb me. You don't need to turn it on, probably. There's our room right there.
You want me just to scoot down. Your last year? We made it twice in the third.
and they are the people that fed and watched and took care of your children. It would be very tough to do this day without our music boosters, our band parents. If you could please thank them. They're really great. We say you've got to feed 220 kids in 20 minutes. And they do it. I don't know how, but they get it done. So it's really great. They're a great group. We'd like to continue. This morning till about noon, we had also another percussionist that was able to work with this percussion section. He had to leave to go play a job himself. Drews Mitchell, who is working on his percussion degree at the Conservatory of Music down in Cincinnati. He spent the morning helping out our next conductor, who is here for our first time, and we've been really pleased to have Mr. David Martin from Anderson High School.
at that and ridiculed the weaknesses of the aristocracy. So he handled some problems with the rich folks, and it was really kind of interesting the way he did those things. So here is the Barbarossa Bill. I'm not going to repeat all of the thank yous, but I do have to say a very special thank you to Ms. Stephanie Allen for inviting me out today. And it's been a great experience, and these kids have been fabulous. Wonderfully behaved students, first of all, and their musicianship has really been outstanding. And it's been a lot of fun, and they have done everything I've asked them to do today, and I'm just excited about what's happened here. And it's really a neat experience for me. And the band boosters, the parents, what a wonderful reception, and you've taken care of us beautifully, and thank you so much. I do want to say one other thing about these students and the students that are sitting over here. Most of you know and see benefits at home all the time from our music programs. But there's probably a couple of unseen benefits that maybe you don't realize. Nationally, on a national situation, students that are in bands across the United States are scoring 10 to 20 points higher on the SAT scores than the other students. And that's a fact that comes out and it's documented. And I think that's pretty neat to start with. A number of the bands that I've worked with in the past, in almost every case, 80% of those kids have been on the honor roll. So it says a lot for the kids and the kind of kids that we have in these programs and what's happening to them. And they're learning to focus. And I learned the other day when I picked up my Ohio Music Education Journal, I read something that just kind of hit home. And I want to just give you a real quick, brief note on what Rosemary Keppel, our president of the Ohio Music Education Association, has mentioned. All of you remember taking tests in school. But can you recall more than 3 facts from any one test that you ever took? What have we done with the facts from these tests, and what do we use in our daily life? We do use the discipline we learned in practicing. We use the joy we learned from a job or a concert well done. We use the analytical thinking skills we learned decoding the music symbols that we play. And we use the skills we learned in working with a group or a team. I think that's pretty important, and it says a lot about the music business and what's going on out here. And I'm real proud of these kids and those kids and all these kids that are doing this, and I'm very pleased that all you parents are out supporting this kind of thing, because it makes a difference in their lives. It's a real neat thing. And again, thank you so much for inviting me, and we're going to conclude this evening's program with America the Beautiful.
applause, please, for our guest conductors, our guest directors. We hope those that had beginning students here this year, that they will perhaps be in this group next year. And as Mr. Martin said, we hope that many of you go on to audition for junior high honor band and continue this tradition as you keep getting older. That concludes our program. We would like to have high school students please report to the stage area. And thanks a bunch for coming and supporting your school.
All right, better hurry. Eddie? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Boy, let's speed it up. Happy birthday, dear Ben. Happy birthday to you. And many more. Uh-oh. Hey.
There you go, lighten up again. You got left with it. Take my picture. Traffic light.
What is it? Traffic light.
Does it to the sound.
Traffic light on. So you can have one open.
Well, that's one you wanted at Spencer's, was it?
Uh-huh.
Right here. You just stay here. You can't hook. Fan?
What?
Seat bag.
I just for your
moped. Well, bike or moped.
He don't go that far on his bike, on his moped. But when I figured when Mommy and them goes up to ride on the bike trail, that'd be nice to stick something.
yeah.
There's two tissue paper, right?
Candy,
Can lotion.
yes, or money, or a snack.
Pair of shorts. Shirt. No, that's way off.
That's for your moped, Ben.
Is this a mirror or?
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah, it is a mirror. What's the batteries for?
We'll find out.
Something later.
That's for the moped, is it?
Yeah. This is too. I love that.
You want to put that on your moped, Ben?
Yeah. Louder than my other one.
No. The music's good. No. Karen, we have one of your sorter things over here. I know. Yeah. What? You don't want any?
Oh, trumpet
What is that?
cleaning set.
No, I don't want it.
That's what I needed.
I told Sissy I was going to eat.
You get home. You gotta get home by 5:30.
No.
You still working overtime down there?
What I needed.
Yeah.
Boy, I'm gonna put my application in.
$10. I'm tired of it.
7 days a week still, or you dack down to 6?
6 days. You gotta work 9 hours tomorrow, 9 hours Saturday. They're starting at 6:30.
Oh, I love
5:30 in the morning.
Jeez.
Here. What is it?
Oh, Magic Eye. Book of it, huh?
I like those too, Dan. I can't see them. You have to really concentrate. You have to stare at it till you almost do.
Yeah, I want to see if we can find one and then. Ben. Huh? I looked at one of those magic eye things in the newspaper, and guess what? What? Oh, I saw was one time I saw wood.
Here.
Wood on the other page.
Stop pulling my hair.
Yeah, that's gonna be neat. I'll try that to do it late at night when I'm really tired, and then I can.
You just stare yourself to sleep.
Oh, water jug for my bike or my moped. That's gonna be nice on the bike trail. And Duncan put his checkbook in it.
Yeah.
Here. I see
Open your
that.
card, Ben.
Oh, what did they say?
You don't even know who the stuff's from unless you open the card.
Flash out.
Wait.
Where you going? Water balloons.
It goes with that. Oh, the doors are shut. It's all right.
Yeah, this will be fun. I saw the commercial for it. It's a splash out.
You fill it with water and then...
No, you put a water balloon inside of it and you turn the knob and a little pen goes like that. On it.
Call them to each other and then whoever gets
Somebody had one of those. What?
We did.
A party or something.
We did. It got broke.
Like that, hot!
Flying model rocket. Starter set.
Why?
What do you do? Light it and...
You gotta build it
You
first.
gotta build it, then you got, that's what the batteries are for.
Oh.
These little airplanes I've done.
You put the batteries in the launch pad and it launches it up.
How many times can you launch it up?
As many motors as you got.
As long as you don't burn it up.
I don't
How many
know.
motors do I have?
There's 3 in that kit there.
He couldn't fly it.
He'd get so mad because I'd bring him whole wings in.
He's flying like crazy. Homemade one, all you need is some heavy core,
Hey, look at that.
some fins on it.
Oh. I know. Oh.
Look at that.
You got those cores at work, but you have to load it up with a heck of a few.
That's gonna be
About
good to put on
5
my
or 6
ribbons.
inches.
That's why I went with the rat paper tube,
Right.
the lighter tube, and it would really take off. You put one of the D-size motors in it, it would blow up outside.
All my ribbons in it.
As long as you got the fins on straight.
Come here. Sit down.
Look at it, you did great.
Stephanie's had a busy day today.
Look at that.
I'll help.
He's right down there with you.
Can they help?
Waitressing. How are the tips? Not very well. They don't tip very well.
Did your laundry out this morning and it got wet?
No, I didn't. I beat it.
Oh,
Right up
we used
there?
lots of tape.
It rained. Must have been while I was asleep.
Did rain rain spring
When I got
was
home,
gonna say.
122 and
Hard to get over that, man.
123.
Yes.
I wouldn't want to.
I was in the crib, sitting by the fireplace, drinking cold on the bed, doorbell rang, who could be? Open my mouth and started to scroll. Got to the door, sing song, who is it? My girl best friend had paid me a visit. My S&B, nice dressed and all. She knew that I was faithful, it really didn't have to fall. I tried to chill, she made that move, now I know. Yo, the baby, I said chill, baby, chill, baby. Wait for the love, I can't trample. Away your lights, flick your white, watch your behind. There was a friend of mine named Jay, we come over late at night and say, hey, I watched the fight, I thought it was alright. Me and Jay, we were pretty tight.
Dang it.